Hi folks, this is a trailer for oil sketch on watercolour paper. I based it on the one I usually do, is the boardwalk in Morden Hall Park, a beautiful park in South London. And I haven't shown the boardwalk, and I've just added these corner bits here just to lock it in. Very limited palette of, as you can see, my usual one: cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, white of course, cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna and Payne's grey. Payne's grey I don't count as a colour, but it's a very good shortcut with the greens, with the yellows. Burnt sienna, my favourite colour. I use that in the marsh grass here, and I mix it with white for the skies. But I didn't have much luck with those. I did do a couple of watercolours this morning, but they were just absolute rubbish. I couldn't get going with them. I think probably a step too far this week. So I went back to oil painting for this one, and I was looking forward to it. It's a piece of Fabriano. Oh, it doesn't matter really. It's a piece of watercolour paper that I primed with some household white, and I just hope it dries in and doesn't sort of soak through. I didn't really have time to do two coats and dry the coats in between. But anyway, it's just a memory of the local park that we ride our bikes through every Tuesday morning, weather permitting. I tried to reflect the sky. This bit here is not quite right. It was supposed to be the marsh grass that's been cut, and but I haven't sort of made a good job of that. But anyway, I do like painting trees, and because this paper has got quite a good surface, good mottled surface, I could get the dry brush in here just to let the birds fly through. And I did try using a rigger to put some branches in and chunks, but I've only got this rigger that I would use for oil, and it comes to a chisel point. It's a good brush, but it doesn't come to that point that you need. I think, so really I didn't use it at all. So perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned it. But I painted the whole picture with just one brush, just an inch varnish brush, which hasn't worn out yet. And I'll show you that these are a couple that are worn out, but they do lovely things, but not very good for doing skies. You need a larger brush for that. So that's what, and I stayed with that one. But we've reflected the sky in the pond here. It's quite an amazing pond. It's got loads and loads of fish in, quite large now. Well, quite large, say 12 inches long. Somebody comes along and throws a lot of mealyworms on the surface, and there's a feeding frenzy with all these lovely fish. They got there probably during a very heavy storm that flooded this is the wetlands, and it flooded that area. And behind where I'm standing, just, behind me, that's Ford, and behind here is me. That's all lovely grass. It's all over the place. It's marsh grass. It's not like lawn grass. It's quite rough, and the water is controlled by sluices and the Environment Agency anyway. And it's very lovely. It's left natural, and it encourages the birds and wildlife. In reality, there would be houses behind these trees, but I was going to put them in, but I forgot. But anyway, it was fun to do. It was good to get back to oil painting after a week of doing watercolours for you. But this one is for Patreon, so I hope you might like it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.